next on ABC 7 News at 7. Summer's a great time to get all the little ones swimming and in technology, and Waves of the Future Empowering Voices is up next. We'll be right back.
The 7-day weather forecast is brought to you
Electrical.
If you think technology classes are not fun and games, you probably haven't tried tech camps for kids at State College of Florida. The director of the college's Coding Academy is with us. She's ready to see kids laughing and learning while holding some pretty sophisticated technologies in their hands. Welcome, Dejwana Bagley. Welcome, Dej.
Hey, Renee, how are you?
Great, thank you. So you offer these classes on the college campus.
Yes.
But you want kids to show up way before they're the typical college age. Why?
That's exactly right. It's never too early to get our students engaged with science, technology, engineering, and math. And we're pleased to offer that at SCF Lakewood Ranch, SCF Bradenton, and new, because parents asked us for it, SCF Venice.
Okay, so this is like not just back, but starting by popular demand. What are the parents loving about the classes that you offer?
Many of our families have told us that they've been able to find camps for music, dance, sports, but when it comes time to finding that camp for their students who enjoy technology, that love to problem solve, that love to build and create, they've been struggling. So at SCF Lakewood Ranch, we have elementary camp. At SCF Bradenton, we have middle school, high school, and like we said, all new SCF Venice, we're going to do a mixture of both. And the families like it because they see their kids not just playing, but also learning.
Give us a little rundown of what actually happens in some of the classes.
So elementary camp is zones. We call them zones. And our campers start at 8 a.m. They go till 12 noon, and they're rotating between Minecraft for junior engineers, flying drones, learning how to program those drones, learning how to fly those drones, and learning to be safe. And at the same time, they move into robotics and then hands-on science experiments. Middle school, high school is all about engineering, all about career exploration, helping students to see themselves in careers that they wouldn't have imagined before. So it's not just sitting in front of a screen and you know, just sort of playing games. It's actually hands-on.
What is it about drones that kids just love so much? And I'm saying kids, but I know adults too. But what do they love about these drones?
I mean, I think we all want to fly. You know, we all want to be up in the air and seeing what's out there. And so when you're flying the drone, you're able to look at your screen and see what the drone sees. It has a camera on it. So the students are able to fly as if they are birds in the air and have an idea of what's out there. And not only are they flying, but they're also programming. They're coding the drone to do some things autonomously, so it's not just remote control. But most of all, I think it's the competition. We do drone races at camp, and so the kids have fun competing. And while they're competing, they're also laughing and making friends and problem solving together. So I think drones in particular are the new best thing for kids to teach them those skills that we want them to have: problem solving, teamwork, fun competition, right? There are no stakes. You don't get anything. If you win or lose, there's nothing to get. But at the same time, they also get to learn how to code and understand some of the careers that are involved with that, even while they're at summer camp at SCF.
And of course, coding, all the tech jobs, these are good paying jobs.
Yes.
And we know that here in this area, we need them. Tell us what you know about jobs in the area for tech folks.
Well, we were talking about drones, right? And so here recently, Manatee County government came to State College of Florida to showcase some of the drones that they use in their public works department, how they're looking at electrical lines. And I asked them, so what type of skills do you have to have? What type of education? And they said, if you have that FAA Part 107, if you've been certified to fly that drone, then along with some other skills that they look for in their employees, right, they're happy to hire. And same thing goes for software development. Same thing goes for coding. So many software companies in Sarasota, Manatee are looking for developers that can envision a problem and then solve it algorithmically. Okay, that sounds ridiculous,
yes.
Right? Okay.
No, it doesn't sound ridiculous. It does not.
But they're looking for people that can look at a regular problem and then figure out how to write the code to solve that problem.
Ah, okay.
And that's what we're teaching our kids to do at a young age, right? How do you get the robot to go from A to B? How do you get the drone to go from this height to that altitude? How do you program your iMovie so that it tells the story that you want it to tell?
Dej, there are researchers and child psychologists, lots of people out there in the universe who say that children are spending way too much time with technology, especially with devices, screens. Your thought about that?
I agree. I mean, there can be some times when students are on their devices way too much, but a lot of times when I see that happening, it's because they're being, they're recipients. You know, they're taking in the information. They're not necessarily creating the information. And so I hope people don't get tired of us saying it, Renee, but we need to help our kids become the creators in the metaverse, right? Creators of AI technology, creators of new machines that are self-driving. As long as our kids are creating and problem solving and innovating, I'm good with that. And when they're doing that with other people and not just by themselves, that's even better. And that's what camp helps to foster.
Fantastic. When does camp start?
Camp starts June 12th at both locations. So let me say SCF Lakewood Ranch and SCF Bradenton. All weeks of camp start June 12th. They are individual weeks of camp, and so you can sign up for one or multiple, and your child will have a different experience each time. The camp for SCF Venice, all new, July 17th.
Fantastic. Jason.